There are only two kinds of people in this world: those who blend into the crowd, merely surviving, and those who take control, shaping their own destiny. The question is, which one are you? Are you just another pawn in someone else's game, or are you the mastermind moving the pieces? Power doesn't just belong to those who chase it. It belongs to those who know how to use it. If you don't understand the rules of the game, you're not a player. You're just a piece being played. Machiavellianism isn't just a mindset. It's a strategy. It doesn't tell you to break the rules of the world. It teaches you how to bend them to your advantage. The ones who truly understand this game are the ones who win again and again. Ever wondered what makes the most powerful and cunning people different? What's their secret? The truth is, they think differently. They follow a simple rule: do whatever it takes to win. No hesitation, no fear, deception, manipulation, control. These aren't just words, they are weapons. Every great winner has them in their arsenal. If you live life like an open book, people will read you, predict your moves, and outplay you. The smartest ones don't just react, they stay ahead of the game. Like a fox, they move in silence, staying sharp, staying hidden, and striking only when the time is right. The choice is yours. Will you control the board, or will you be just another piece on it? In this world, those who simply react to situations are always one step behind. They move when something happens, but by then, it's already too late. The real winners, the ones who dominate, not just survive, are always ahead of the game. They don't wait for things to happen. They predict them before anyone else. They think faster, act smarter, and always stay one step ahead. If you want to control the game instead of being controlled by it, you need more than just strength. Muscles and money can give you an advantage, but they don't make you powerful. True power comes from intelligence and strategy. The smartest people in history, the ones who built empires and controlled nations, didn't just rely on brute force. They used their minds. They were always watching, always calculating, always prepared for their next move before anyone even knew what was coming. That's how a fox survives. A fox is not the biggest animal in the wild. It's not the strongest, but it's one of the smartest. It watches, it listens, it moves in silence, never revealing its true intentions. And when the moment is right, it strikes. You have to be the same. Observe everything. Pay attention to what people say, but more importantly, what they don't say. Watch their actions, their habits, their weaknesses. People are predictable. They follow patterns, they leave clues. If you can understand those patterns before they do, you can control the outcome before it even happens. But here's the biggest rule: control your emotions. The moment you let your emotions take over, whether it's anger, fear, or excitement, you become weak. You become predictable. And when people can predict you, they can manipulate you. A mastermind never lets emotions cloud their judgment. They don't act on impulse, and they never let anyone see what they're truly thinking. A real strategist plays the game calmly, silently, and with complete control. If you can do that, you won't just survive in this world, you'll own it. The world does not listen to the weak. It does not care about those who stay silent, hoping for kindness or fairness. If you want respect, you must command it. Until you prove your strength, the world will continue to look past you as if you don't exist. Power bows only to those who hold power themselves. Think about it. Who do people listen to? The strong, the influential, the ones who walk into a room and own it. Whether it's intelligence, physical strength, or influence, dominance is the key to respect. The world doesn't respect those who beg for attention. It respects those who demand it without saying a word. Some people believe respect comes from kindness, love, or generosity, but that's just a fantasy sold in stories and movies. In reality, people respect those they fear losing to. They respect those they cannot ignore or underestimate. The moment people sense weakness, they stop taking you seriously. But when they see power, when they feel the weight of your presence, they have no choice but to acknowledge you. If you want to be heard, you must be stronger, smarter, and more fearless than the rest. Respect is never given, it is taken. And only those who understand power, control power, and display power will ever truly have it. If people can predict your next move, they can stop you before you even begin. The biggest mistake you can make is letting the world see your real plans. Those who reveal their true intentions too soon lose before the game even starts. The smartest players never play the game everyone else is watching. They make their real moves in the shadows, striking when no one expects it. Think about it. If your enemies, competitors, or even so-called friends know exactly what you're planning, they will either copy you, block you, or use your own strategy against you. The world doesn't reward those who are too open. It rewards those who can control information. Keep people guessing. Let them see what you want them to see, but never your full hand. Confusion is power. When others are uncertain about what you're going to do next, they can't prepare for it. They hesitate, and in that hesitation, you make your move. This applies everywhere, whether it's business, politics, or personal life. The greatest winners in history didn't just act. They misled, they misdirected, and they always stayed 10 steps ahead. The real question is, how can you use this in your own life? The answer is simple. Stop telling everyone your goals. Stop explaining your every move. Learn to stay silent, observe, and strike only when the time is right. Because when they least expect it, your attack will be unstoppable. Step 1. Control your emotions. Never show weakness. Your emotions are your most powerful weapon, but if you don't control them, they become your biggest weakness. The world is filled with people who will try to use your feelings against you. They will play the sympathy card to make you feel guilty. They will provoke you just to see you lose control, and the moment you react, you lose power. A Machiavellian mind never lets emotions take over. It doesn't mean you don't feel anything. It means you don't let anyone see what you feel. If people can read your emotions, they can predict your next move. If they can predict you, they can control you. Think of a chess player. Does he show his opponent when he's nervous, excited, or frustrated? He keeps a calm face, watches every move carefully, and only makes a move when the time is right. That's how winners play. When you master your emotions, you control the game. But when your emotions master you, you become someone else's pawn. So don't let frustration, anger, or excitement expose you. Stay unreadable. Stay unpredictable. Because in the end, the one who observes the most and reveals the least is the one who truly wins. Step 2. Make alliances, but trust no one completely. Not everyone who walks beside you is truly on your side. People have their own motives, their own goals, and their own self-interests. Just because someone smiles at you doesn't mean they won't betray you when the time comes. In this world, loyalty is often an illusion, and if you don't understand that, you're setting yourself up for failure. To succeed, you need people. You need allies. But here's the golden rule. Never trust anyone blindly. The one who calls you a friend today might be shaking hands with your enemy tomorrow. That's just how the game is played. Machiavellian thinkers understand this better than anyone. They don't build relationships based on emotions. They see them as strategic moves. They form alliances, make powerful connections, and surround themselves with useful people, but they never get too attached. They know that trust is a currency that should be spent carefully, because once you give it away, you lose control. You must learn to use relationships wisely. Build alliances, but always keep something back. Never reveal all your secrets. Never put all your faith in one person. Even the most trustworthy people can change when power, greed, or survival is at stake. Be smart, connect with people, but never be dependent on them. Keep your emotions out of the game. And remember, those who trust too easily are always the first to fall. Step 3. Power comes from information. Learn more than you speak. Power isn't about having the most money, the biggest muscles, or the highest status. True power comes from knowledge. The more you know, the more control you have. The people who dominate this world aren't always the richest or the strongest. They are the smartest. They understand one critical truth. Information is the ultimate weapon. Think about it. Who has the upper hand in any situation? The one who talks the most, revealing everything they think and feel, or the one who listens, observes, and collects valuable insights while staying silent? The answer is obvious. Those who know what's happening, why it's happening, and what will happen next always have the advantage. Look at the most powerful people in history. They weren't the ones constantly talking, showing their cards, and telling everyone their plans. They were the ones who moved in silence, gathering knowledge, understanding people's weaknesses, and striking at the right moment. They let others talk, expose their thoughts, and make mistakes, while they watched, learned, and planned their next move. If you want to be powerful, speak less and listen more. Let others reveal their emotions, their fears, and their ambitions while you remain unreadable. When you control information, you control the game.